Hey, what's up guys? We're on the famous Melrose Street that George and Jack have been destroying for how many years now?
26, man.
26 years. I used to be a young buck walking up and down here trying to buy clothing while Jack used to take the Mercy and be sideways half the street making all kinds of chaos, and George would tell him to stop, but nobody was listening, right?
For sure.
It's always the young ones doing the crazy.
Right? Like you and Jack.
Yeah, that's it, me and Jack. But as you guys know, we've known each other for a very long time. We've gone back for a very long time. We've known each other since we were very, very young. So we've been working together and we've doing a lot of cool stuff together. We're obviously pushing each other's products and we want to grow together. So we have our beautiful Revuelto project that we've been working on. These guys have put insane amounts of time into this car because obviously he's more anal than I am.
No, equally. I mean, he speaks lightly, but he's as detail-oriented as we are, but as Alex just mentioned, we go back so long. And on top of that, now the beautiful thing is our kids are growing up together.
Exactly.
And the next generation is continuing. So for us, this collaborative project that you gave us the opportunity to jump on is so crucial and important because we want to make sure it's the hardest Revuelto on the streets.
Yeah, we're trying to do something together, so when we're gone, the kids do it together too,
Guaranteed,
right?
Man.
So
it's about the legacy.
Yeah, this Revuelto is going to be one of one. I know there's people out there. This car was supposed to be one of the first 1016 cars. Obviously, we went through some stuff, and it didn't make it to Monterey, but we've been so precise on how perfect we want to make this car. So these guys have spent so many hours. And this car, when it comes out, when we sell this car, it's got to be sold as if it just came from the Lamborghini factory. Let's show you guys some stuff. There's a new car George bought me right here as my 41st birthday gift.
It's a 25 Rolls-Royce Montsuri Phantom. Came in for some minor touch-up work. One of our VIP clients, we just recently built him 3 cars in a span of 3 weeks.
That's awesome.
So this is a big boy, obviously, as you guys can see. We got a bunch of
You got to get driven around in this though.
Exactly, bro. I mean, look, it's so big and long. It's tough to drive every day.
Yeah.
But if you're driven in it, it makes sense.
This is one of your clients' cars too, right?
Yeah, this one is the famous s'mores mobile machine. My kids, I showed them the video. They're like, "Papa, can we make some s'mores?" I'm like, "You probably can. You gotta ask Uncle Alex."
Come to Uncle Alex's garage. We'll make s'mores in the back. We have our second Revuelto. So this is our beautiful Revuelto that you guys saw months ago, which we bought for our first Turnkey project. This is what we've been wanting to do. I think George and Jack have been wanting to do this for a while too. So, building cars for customers is one thing. Buying cars ourselves and building them and then putting them up for sale is another thing because number one, we get to do what we want to do to it and we create art, right?
For sure.
And then our art ends up going for sale for somebody to enjoy. And when you get it, there's no wait time. It's ready to go, right? So you're not buying a car and waiting for it to sit at a shop and get all this work done.
For sure.
We're taking that upon ourselves, and then when it's done, it's ready to go. You just enjoy it. So that's something that we're trying to get into. But when it comes down to kits like this, everything, it goes with any kit. Nothing fits perfectly. So it takes a lot of time. Everybody will tell you just throw it on, wrap it, and you'll be ready to go. Well,
I wish it was that easy.
Yeah,
man.
we're not doing that. Yeah. Just the simplest stuff like all these sensor bezels that you guys see over here, these were non-existent, okay? These guys literally splash molded this rear diffuser and sat there and made sensor molding so we can make it look factory. When these diffusers come, people usually take these sensors, they just glue them in and they leave them floating with the back end showing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We can't have stuff like that. Just this quarter panel, the way it meets, when you first put it together, it's completely off. These guys have spent hours and hours of time shaping this, sanding it, making it to a point where it honestly fits better than my factory car.
For sure.
And that's our whole thing over here. That's what we're after. That's what we want to start doing with a bunch of different cars. I think the Revuelto is going to be our main car because of what we do.
Of course.
And we've obviously teamed up together because everybody has their own niche. Everybody has their own specialty. We make cars fast, we make them loud, and we do all the crazy. These guys make them beautiful. So This is something that we're going to continue for a very long time.
First of many to come for sure.
Yeah, so
it's all into the details, and this one is a special one because this is our first one, obviously, as a collaborative build. You know, we know that it'll be the start to some crazy stuff to come, you know?
And we got some big plans. We're planning an event for this car.
Yeah, the event's gonna be.
We're gonna have a pretty crazy event for this car.
Damn lit, man. So this is the wing bracket. Alex sent one of the team members to come and install the exhaust here on a Saturday. Shell was off, did the whole install, buttoned it all back. My main tech hit me. He's like, bro, I gotta put this on, but I can't reach that back bolt. So I was like, he was like, bro, do you want me to, because I was assisting the guy putting the exhaust on. He's like, do you want me to pull off the exhaust to put the bracket on? I was like, my brother, if you've seen it and you can, please. I don't want to bother this guy with nothing more. So we literally pulled the exhaust off because the last bolt, there was no way to get a tool in there to get it off. Exhaust got pulled back off, bracket got installed.
The whole thing got pulled back off.
Yeah, the whole thing got pulled back off.
Basically, the whole car got taken back apart for one bolt.
Exactly, and then we put it back together. But again, it just comes down to all the little details that make these projects so cool.
Yeah.
You know, when a car comes, it's an empty canvas, right?
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing here is it's Alex's vision mainly, with of course us giving our thoughts and our insights on what we think will look cool, but it's an empty canvas that we're able to get creative with and show what we like and what we think someone to buy and have a turnkey car should look like.
I mean, we've been doing this collectively since like what, 20 plus years now?
For sure.
So it's cool to now finally be in a place in our life where we could actually, you know, we've worked our off to be able to afford to buy stuff like this, but we buy it, we build it, and then we put our creation out. So that's what we're looking forward to. It makes me really happy that we're doing this. It's always been my dream to start making our own turnkey cars, and that's our venture. We're gonna do it. As George was saying a little bit ago, the seats are missing on this car. Yep. They're not inside. We're not gonna show you guys all that. We're giving you a little glimpse of the car. We're not gonna show the whole thing. We're not gonna show the wheels. We're not gonna show the seats. And the reason those seats are missing is because Mr. George over here had a brilliant idea and he wanted to do something with the seats. And obviously, once he told me, I told him to run off with it. Yeah. And we're doing some cool stuff with the seats.
For sure.
We're not gonna show most of this stuff because we wanna reveal this car. So we're only showing you guys the end, which is usually the end is the nice end anyways.
Hell yes.
We're gonna go inside. We have some stuff to talk about, and we gotta check out some other cars. Plus, I gotta tell George to fix my front lip on the car again because I broke it. So we'll go look at some stuff. He'll show us some cars, and then we gotta do our. And maybe we'll take this guy on a ride in the Revuelto and scare the out of him.
Before we do that though, let me show you something. I know Vinny be ripping through these go-karts. So this is from my boy 31, which you're familiar with as well. Yeah. I think we got an exhaust coming for his Rev very soon.
Hopefully.
But this is to match his Cullinan that we just built for him. These are some of the other parts. We take these things apart into dozens and dozens of pieces. So we're doing one for him and one for his son. His son's is gonna match his Cullinan Series 2.
That's sick.
So same color with the blue interior accent. And then we're doing a red Ferrari version for him, which it's sitting right there on that milk carton.
You guys, there's two assembled ones of these, right?
Yeah.
So you guys can see what all the work that goes into the ones that are over here. Basically, they go down to bare bones.
Yeah.
Like the one sitting on the floor right here.
Exactly.
And then you got this one that's going back together. And he does upholsters, custom seats, and everything. We got Vinny's. Vinny's is destroyed because he actually beats the living out of it.
But we're gonna
bring Vinny's. We're gonna redo it for his birthday. Make it cool like this.
Seatbelt colors change.
That's insane.
It gets reupholstered. But it's like what Alex was just talking about. So touching on that interior one more time. Last time, we're not gonna tell you what we're doing exactly, but truthfully, it was Jack. He's like, my brother, if we want this thing to be special, we gotta touch the seats.
Yeah.
So when we were growing up, a custom car for us was full suspension, exhaust, full aero kit. If the interior wasn't touched, it wasn't custom.
Sound system,
my brother, all of it. Like, if all those items weren't checked off, you didn't have a custom car. Nowadays, people wrap a car, throw some wheels, and they call it custom. So when we started this conversation on the Rev and we got into the work, we're like, yo, we gotta make it special. How do we make it special? I mean, look at these caps.
Yeah, they're sick.
So it's all in the little details.
David
That's
went
hard.
nuts with this. I told him I wanted something crazy, and he went absolutely nuts with this thing. So we got all our collab names on there. Man, you guys got the industry's finest in this car. And whoever gets this car is gonna be one lucky person, I'm telling you that. and it's going to be ready to go, so you don't have to wait.
The reveal is going to be super lit too, man. I can't wait for that.
We can't wait for that. That's going to be epic. We're looking forward to all this. But again, if your kids have a 9-bot, my kid has a 9-bot, I'm probably going to buy myself a 9-bot, even though we have something really cool coming that we shared with George, and we're going to modify that over here.
That's going to be crazy.
If your kid has a 9-bot, don't have them just have an ordinary, regular 9-bot. Bring it here, let this man take it apart and do some custom stuff. And if you guys want, we could probably even machine some wheels for it.
Let's match your whip, man.
So if you want to match your car with your kid's 9-bot, hit them up, bring it here, and have them do some back. I know Vinny's is coming here. We're not going to show you any more of the car. We got to go talk some business. So we'll see you guys later.
2 fenders. Those are the...
Should we map PPF this car? Or no?
The color's hard, bro. I think
really
the color's hard. So these are the extensions. Those are the fenders, and these are the ones that go on the bumper and make in between the bumper and the front lip.
This color's nice, man.
Color's sick, bro.
These are just the add-on pieces for the wide body. So these are the side extensions, and then these go on the fender replacements.
So basically, this is what makes the front fenders wide. That makes the front bumper wider.
Yeah. The cool part about this kit is the fact that you're not doing anything onto your factory fender.
Exactly.
It comes with a full replacement fender because the vent is in there, and then this goes onto their replacement fender. So you keep your factory fenders, you keep your factory quarter panel pieces. So if you ever want to put this car back to stock,
you can.
You put it back to stock right away. So you're not cutting the car up, which is pretty cool.
Like your black one right now, if you wanted to go wide body, you can just easily add these and add these, and it turns into a wide body. So basically, my car has like most of the narrow body parts, and if you want to go wide body, you just add like 6 pieces, 6, 7 pieces, and then you got a wide body car, which is really cool because 90% of the kits, when you're doing a wide body, you got to cut the car up. With this, you're not cutting the car up. It's pretty cool. It looks nice. For sure. The color is sick, bro. I really like the color. I think it's different.
It's like a Grigio, but it's not.
Everyone is running the matte black, like 90% of everybody.
This car's gonna be different than
There's some white ones out there, but reality, bro, there's no gray ones.
No, there's no gray ones. I've hardly seen this.
Look how thick it looks right now. Like,
you know why?
On the wheels, on the floor, it's just gonna be crazy.
It looks classy.
It does.
Everybody that's built one so far with this kit, they're all above and beyond, like crazy colors, this and that. Bro. Wow, this car, the whole purpose of this car is to be classy.
For sure.
And it's gonna
crazy
have that.
wraps. Like, I mean, this thing just looks like it could have possibly come out of Lamborghini.
Factory, yeah.
We got another crazy one here behind us. This is a 24 G63, 800 horsepower through Brabus with the upgraded turbos. But on top of that, we ran Rentec downpipes, BMC drop-in air filters. I'm not trying to talk the performance talk with my brother next to me, but it does have some power and it sounds pretty crazy. But full Brabus white start kit with all the bells and whistles, from these little carbon trims here to a custom red emblem. This is a second LED with another carbon trim because it only comes with the front bumper one. This thing has everything that Brabus has to offer with these carbon door handles. Look at the gauges in the roof.
Dude, that's really...
It has the rocket exhaust,
dude,
which only comes on the 900.
You know what's crazy? To think about when I was young and my C-Class, all the parts on my C-Class were Brabus. To see from when I was 16 to where Brabus has gone today is absolutely insane. Their own boats, their own island with houses now. It's insane.
So they got some news that they're dropping for next year Monterey. That's gonna blow people away. I'm gonna tell you about it off camera, but it's crazy. Let me rev this thing so you guys can hear it. 1 second.
I think it's sick. The only thing it's missing is a CPC tune, because obviously you guys could see. He said, "What do you think?" I said, "It's amazing, but the only thing it's missing is a CPC module tune."
Let's go.
So it can actually let the car rev past 4,000 RPM.
But again, that's why I can never talk. This is my brother, and I got a lot of love and respect for it.
Sick that is, man.
Listen, the tuning and the performance side of it. But look at these little details, Alex. So, you know, all this trim comes silver typically. We go into that depth where we take this door panel apart. All these come apart into multiple pieces. Even these inner door handle pulls, everything gets painted piano key black. polished and then reassembled back into the car.
Sick, man. The quality from
all
these
the
guys,
carbon trims.
the quality from these guys is on a different level. It really is.
Their stuff is like, it's like
OEM.
Factory manufacturer type of, like that's who I can compare them with. And
It's amazing.
they've been doing it for a
even
long
the exhaust
minute,
tips. I mean, look how freaking beautiful these things
illuminated, bro. That's the rocket exhaust. So the rocket exhaust only comes on a rocket, but when you do an 800 tune and you do 24-inch wheels and you do all these parts, they pick and choose who they'll sell it to. So that's an official rocket exhaust that they allowed us to put on this car because of all the parts that this guy ended up doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Brabus has been mostly Mercedes all the time, and now they're doing more stuff. We mostly used to be BMW, but now we're doing all Lamborghini. So hopefully one day Gintani becomes the Brabus of Lamborghini.
Absolutely.
And we build some crazy.
I think you're there, my brother. But you know what the future holds is there's no limits to it. So
exactly.
I hope this will be the start to many more things to come. You know, just working with all these manufacturers, understanding some of their flaws and these things. We've been talking about it for a long time together, obviously. And when we think on what we can do to recreate some of this stuff where it doesn't have the flaws and it doesn't have these things that give us trouble and problems and delay stuff, the future is
it's huge,
bright, man. You
huge.
know, so
but look at this freaking showroom, bro. This is your man cave.
Yeah, these are the finished, like 2 finished versions
Look
of it.
how cool this
That's
is.
Armin's.
Forget all the finished versions of this. Look at all the crazy this guy comes up with. The freaking surfboard, the gas cans, these things. It's absolutely nuts, dude. Bro, it's insane.
Life-size crowns.
It's insane.
Can we go inside?
Yeah.
No, you're not allowed, bro.
This one's Sammy's son's.
Just don't break your legs coming in here.
Look, I did a lowrider scooter, bro.
Bro, look how sick that is, man.
And that's Jack's bike.
That's Jack's bike that was built by the guy that I started off by. How crazy is that?
Crazy, right?
Listen,
what a small world.
I'll always say it. I said it in our freaking documentary. I started off by Osh. And Osh, his brain, when it comes down to stuff, I learned a lot from Osh. Now, when it comes to be a businessman, totally different story.
For sure.
But this is art, man. And every time Osh builds something, it might take years to get done.
For sure.
But look how cool that thing
Which
is.
this one probably has to come to you for
to fix
a few days to tweak it a little bit. Yeah, like look at the jack with the leather handles and.
Is that meant for those?
I mean, you know,
No,
I did it to match it.
Do you know what this is meant for? This should be a man cave thing.
For sure.
Like if you have a
this
crazy,
needs to go into your garage
this has to
next
be in
to the
my
Porsche.
garage. Like
We gotta do a podcast here.
yeah, we got to do a podcast. We'll do a podcast here. But the thing is, like, if you have a cool garage, like I have a pretty cool garage. I know people have way sicker garages than I do, but like to have like all these little things in your garage to blend with the crazy cars you have, this should be its own line in itself. Because like, who's coming up with like this? Nobody.
We had built a Mansuri Cullinan. Mansuri does this graphic that goes through it like that. So we had these done for the whole team.
Wow.
So while we were building the car, everyone was rocking the Air Force Ones. But hey, Nike, what's up?
What is this little Pinocchio thing? I think Alex will like it.
That's actually a gift for Alex.
Oh,
part of his 41. It's
like a perfect
Woody.
thing for me, bro.
It's Woody.
That
Look
is
at that plate.
awesome.
How crazy is that plate, though? A royal prince, a good friend of ours, Abdulaziz.
I was just talking to him. It's crazy.
He literally gifted us this Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So that's one of the Euro plates off his whip.
are
I
so
think it's
sick.
off a Lamborghini.
There's the thing.
Trays.
They're sick.
Bunch of little art, man. You know, I'm into this. I know
Yeah,
you
yeah,
are
I know,
too.
I know.
He was just literally talking to me about. He was literally just talking to me about some of this stuff yesterday.
I just called him yesterday. I said, hey, you know those freaking things you make? All the cool I need some.
For
Bro,
sure.
It comes down to
look,
everything. Like, look at this.
This is a life-size medicine bottle with Rolls-Royce tablets. Read the description though, Alex. It's crazy.
Take one tablet daily for extraordinary experience. Such cool.
This is some of the interior trim that's going
It's
in
like
that
ours.
Brabus one.
I jacked that idea from George.
5-foot bare brick.
Oh, that's so cool, man.
Chanel version
That's
we
so
did.
cool, bro. I hope you make these for people and sell them to them, right?
Of course.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Absolutely.
Because like this is
31 put in an order for just a carbon copy of this one that's going in his house.
Oh, that's so freaking cool.
But
man.
it's some of my personal collection stuff, like some of the Supreme, and like Drake had gifted me and Jack one of these each. Some of this stuff is some of my personal
Is that really a
collection.
Celine
That's a
skateboard?
real one, yeah.
That's
an
sick.
official one. These we custom do. We made a mold
I know.
of it. So 31, for example, ordered one for his house, but I do 7-footers, Chrome Hearts ones, or Mess ones, all typs of stuff.
This is so cool. I love the old school thing. The
bombs.
The bombs.
Like
Yeah,
World
the
War II
bombs.
replica
You gotta
bombs.
see the bombs. The World War II the replica bombs that he makes are freaking insane. So,
This is part of the interior trim for
that other one.
For the other
That's
Brabus.
sick. This color is
G63.
insane.
So 2 different patterns, but we ran that on an embroidery, and then this is done on CNC.
wow, that's sick.
But it's 3D, so it has foam backing. I mean, a lot of details. Again, all the trim has been painted, from the speaker grills to all the door handle trims.
Oh, this is nuts, man.
This is the rear floor. That's the back seats.
I want that bike. Jack, I'm jacking your bike.
That's
That
so
works out
nice.
good, huh? Jack, I'm jacking your bike.
And then that
cool is
scooter,
that bike?
scooter matches Jack's '64 Rag Impala.
That's
So
sick.
people do lowrider bikes. I've never seen a scooter, so I bought one off Amazon, and then I tore it apart, color matched it, shaved off some of the excess things that were on there, and built like a
So cool,
lowrider
man.
scooter.
There's so much cool in here. If you want some cool for your garage, hit up my boy, bro. He'll build you all kinds of crazy The coolers?
Oh, dang. With the speakers?
Hell yeah, you gotta pump 2 pop while you're walking down
when
the
we
street,
were doing,
bro.
we did like a little Platinum summer merch drop. So these were like the you know, the goodie packs for some of the VIPs and celebrity clients. So it was a summer drop where like, yo, we sent it in a cooler with merch inside, and you know,
That's
just
awesome.
trying to be creative.
That's
you know?
awesome. All right, guys, so our day has ended here. This man's got to go back to work. I got to drive all the way to Simi Valley, so I got to get out of here. Thank you for coming on this journey with us. I hope you guys are excited for what we're doing together. I'm sure as hell excited. It's like insanely excited for what we're doing together, and I can't wait for this car to finish. We got to sit down before I leave and go over that board real quick, but thank you for having us, bro.
Of course, man.
I love
Appreciate you. Love you too,
and
my brother.
sucks Jack's not
Thank you
here,
guys,
but
yeah.
we'll meet up with him later to have some
sure.
tequila shots. So see you later.
For sure.
Oh, that's my homie right there.
Hey,
what's up, bro?
You want to hear some? You want to hear some? You want to hear some crazy? So, there's one that's named Armin. Bro, I swear on anything I love. My son's name is Armin. There's one that's named Armin, and look at this guy. Someone's food is delayed for sure. It might get stuck here because it thinks something's happening.